You're watching the CBS 58 News at 5.
Good evening. Thanks for looking in. I'm Bill Walsh. Breaking news in Milwaukee, 21 people shot in 3 separate incidents last night downtown, 17 of them in a single mass shooting. Amazingly, no one was killed. And now the city enacting a curfew for tonight and tomorrow night. The Bucks also taking action, canceling the watch party at the Deer District for tomorrow's Game 7 against the Celtics. Here's a breakdown of what happened. About 9:15, 3 people were shot, including a teenage girl near MLK in Highland. About 10:30, a man shot near Water in Highland. Then, about 45 minutes later, near Water and Juneau, 17 people injured in a mass shooting. Victims' ages range between 15 and 47. They are all expected to survive. Police say 10 people were arrested, 10 guns were recovered, and we have team coverage tonight. Jenna Wells has what Mayor Cavalier Johnson had to say today, but we're going to start with Frank Healy, who spoke with witnesses who saw the chaos up close. Frank. All right, Frank, thank you very much. We do have some more video to show you. Take a look at this. People just scattering from the Deer District shortly after the first shooting on MLK. Our CBS 58 crew captured this from our perch at Punch Bowl Social. In addition to canceling tomorrow's watch party, the Bucks issued a statement that reads in part, "Security, health, and welfare always our top priorities for our guests and employees. We appreciate the hard work of our security team to keep our fans safe." It goes on to say, "We continue to work with the Milwaukee Police Department and other public safety partners to provide a safe and welcoming environment for our fans. We plan to have further details soon." Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson had strong words about the gun violence in the city last night. CBS 58's Jenna Wells has his message live from the newsroom. Jenna, hoping for a peaceful night tonight. Thank you so much. As we mentioned, 10 people were arrested, 10 guns recovered. Milwaukee police do say they're still looking for anyone else who may have been involved in last night's violence near the Deer District or on Water Street. Police and the mayor reminding people there are ways to contact police while you remain anonymous.
If you see something, then you need to say something. And I've said this time and again, look, if you're not comfortable talking to police directly, they have an anonymous tip line. You can use the anonymous tip line. If you're not comfortable talking to police at all, you can call Crime Stoppers. They also have an anonymous tip line.
Number for Crime Stoppers, 414-224-TIPS. And again, you will always, throughout the entire process, remain anonymous. The president of the Milwaukee Police Association, Andrew Wagner, said he wants to see some long-term solutions to the violence after last night's shootings.
I think it's disheartening to the city. It's disheartening to the officers who are out there working every day trying to protect people. When they see the violence just keep going up and up, I think there needs to be some changes made.
Those changes Wagner mentioned, bail reform, along with the courts being fully reopened. He said, "We're 3 years behind on in-custody court cases, even longer for those who are out of custody." Governor Evers sent out a tweet about the shootings in Milwaukee overnight, saying, "Kathy and I are heartbroken by last night's horrific acts of gun violence in Milwaukee. We are thinking of all the people who were injured, praying for their full recovery, and we're thinking of the many people affected by this senseless tragedy." Stay with CBS 58 for continuing coverage of the downtown Milwaukee shootings, both on air and online at cbs58.com. And maybe lost in the madness from last night, the Bucks lost to the Celtics. That forces a Game 7 tomorrow in Boston, and that's where we find CBS 58 Sports Director Kevin Holden live with a preview for us right now. Hello, Kevin. All right, Kevin, thank you so much. Could have used Chris Middleton for Game 7. Maybe Planet Pat, maybe Pat Connaughton will have a great game. He's had a great series, Sam. Speaking of great, bad night last night, but a beautiful day today. It was gorgeous out today, Sam. Horrific scene in Buffalo, New York. A gunman walked into a grocery store, opened fire. We're going to have the latest from Buffalo for you. And across the nation, thousands took to the streets, calling on the Supreme Court to not overturn Roe v. Wade.